everyone, welcome back to my latest rally video. Today I'm going to be showing you a bunch of clips from our last KVK. Unfortunately, I didn't get many trapping clips in this KVK because we were up against the Kingdom 26, who is a very dead kingdom. There's only a couple guilds, and our kingdom was huge, so we had a bunch of big guilds. Obviously, Sugarcane was in our kingdom, like QR5, and all these other guilds. SW, SG, all the good guilds, plus our guild SFY. So you'll be seeing a bunch of clips from this KVK, just us rallying a bunch of people. I think Sugarcane decided to go rally a online Billion Might player in this video. So the guy was in Wargear online, and you'll see what happened in that one. But the first one here, we're going to be rallying MCA Love TW. So I'm currently not in the kingdom, so I won't get the reports until I actually move over. So what I'm going to do is actually move my castle over to the kingdom, just so I can actually see what's going on, because obviously I'm not in these other guilds, so I won't get the reports from the rally, so I'll just have to basically go off by the global rally, that's called the rally board that you have in global there. So you get to see the losses. You can kind of estimate how much of it was actually them and how much it was the actual rally leader based on how the rally went, basically. So anyways, and there's also another thing I want to put out there. Oh, here comes the first rally. This is from Sugarcane. So this guy's 700 million might before the rally, and he dropped almost 200 million might from that one rally. So yeah, Sugarcane was really strong after the familiar update. This is after the familiar update, by the way, so I'll actually just pour it over there so we can actually see how much the guy actually dropped by. But that is crazy. It was like, what was it, 717 before the thing, and he dropped down to 568. So yeah, 106.78 mil might drop, and what was it, 8 million casualties. So I think like Sugarcane must have lost like 20 million, and that guy lost like 150 million. So next rally came in, he dropped him another, what was that? 68. So another 63 million might drop for the MCA guys. They were not ready for our kingdom to show up, because these guys are probably safe in their kingdom, like, oh, whatever, you can't rally me, I've got like 20 million troops or whatever, and I'm 700 million might, I'm totally fine, and bam, and then Sugarcane shows up and you lose 8 million troops on the first rally. That's the first rally, by the way. It's not like, oh, he's taking out some of the front line and they can counter it. No, he's literally taking out 8 million troops on the first rally. So this is actually the guy ended up being zeroed on that one, but this is the second one. So this guy is actually online. This is Lou KFV. So Sugarcane here, I was basically watching this, and our guild is also going to be rallying the guy and all that, so we're obviously going to wait for Sugarcane to go first. Or we saw that Sugarcane was rallying him, and we decided to pour it in, so I think it was posted in our just our guild chat, and we're like, oh, okay, we'll all pour it in here and start. Oh, there's Mr. BP there. He's from QR5. And then, yeah, Sugarcane is the first one going to be rallying the guy. We're going to rally him second, or at least we're getting in position to rally him second. We'll see what actually happens, because we don't actually know what the guy has. We just kind of saw Sugarcane rallying the guy. We're like, oh, we'll go rally him too, because if Sugarcane will hit him first, he'll drop a bunch of troops. But the guy is 1.1 million or billion might. Sorry. We didn't know if he was online at the time or whatever, but Sugarcane decided he thought he was going to go in there, so we're like, oh, well, whatever. We'll try it anyways, because obviously Sugarcane is destroying people after this this update, but. Danny's going to be our rally leader. She's got some quite good gear, actually. Danny Francine here. So she's got a bunch of Mythic Champion, 11k heroes, and all that stuff. And I think she was working on the familiars at the time. So I don't think she had max familiars at this time or anything like that. But she was working on her, I can't remember which familiar she's working on. But yeah. So we're going to wait for Sugarcane to actually go in first, and then we'll come in second probably, depending on how the rally goes, because if he gets capped, we're probably not going to want to try and rally the guy, because we don't know if he's online or offline, because we have no like scouts or anything. This is KVK, so you kind of got to wing it, but there wasn't really any targets. That was the biggest problem in this KVK. There wasn't any targets. So we were literally like looking for like, oh, Billy Mike guy, here you go. So Sugarcane's coming in, there's his gear, quite good. He did end up getting capped on that. The guy did switch to his war gear, but we'll actually see how many troops he lost. So, yeah, so he did get capped, but his leader got sent back. I guess he used some familiar for that. But yeah, there was 7.6 million troops killed in that. Online, 1.1 billion might. In war gear, 7.6 million troops gone. So, 2.3 million of those would have been, what's called sugarcane. So he lost 5 point, what was it, 7.6, so 5.3 million troops on that first one. We obviously didn't go and rally him after that because, like, it's Billy Mike player. We're not sugarcane. We can't just go rally the guy when he's online. And there wasn't enough rallies going on, so he would have capped us all easily if you didn't have the familiar, or the familiar that lets your what's called leader walk back, and that's what sugarcane. That's why you saw his leader walk back after that. So this guy is MCA Hades. He is 300 million might. This will probably be a solo rally by our guild, actually. So we found him. So unfortunately, MCA, they weren't online when KVK started, I think. So I think that was their problem. They were sleeping, and they were in a kingdom where they usually probably sleep without a shield, but they got matched up against our kingdom, and our kingdom was huge and had, like I said, people like Sugarcane and all the other people, and we were going around zeroing people before the update, and the familiars came out, and it was just crazy. So unfortunately for these guys, they weren't ready for this. So CBD will be the rally leader here. Here comes the first rally coming in. He's 311 million might. We'll see what happens. And he dropped down to 263, so he burned pretty well there. That was a, what was it, 50 million might drop from that guy. So we'll take a look at the actual. Oh, never mind. What happened there? Did he shield? Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, I see what happens. Anyways, I think we dropped the guy. He was actually zeroed after that rally. So sorry, there's so many clips here. I'm getting mixed up between them. So this is another clip. So I am actually getting so bored in this KVK because we were destroying them. Literally, we were making billion might players shield. So there was no one was going into Fury in the other kingdom. So I was obviously not. Basically useless at this point because you're not going to hit a trap if you don't want to go into Fury. So so I was literally like, oh, how am I going to get my points? So I was doing a couple things. First off, I was tile hitting, and the other one I was joining rallies. So I actually end up joining some of these rallies in the KVK, which you probably don't usually see a solo trap joining rallies, but I was. Yes, I could have totally been destroyed by my own kingdom, but I wasn't really worried about getting hit by the other kingdom because guess what? There's Sugarcane there. So I guess Sugarcane decided to see, or the other guild saw that we were rallying him. So this was actually happening a lot during the KVK, that one guild would be rallying a guy, then all the other guilds would say, oh, there's free points over there, and we'd all start rallying him. We're not allied or anything like that. You got to keep this in mind. These are not our allies or anything, so you can see all the guys porting around them. But yeah, we are not allied with any of these guilds, actually. Did I join this rally, or was... yeah, I did join this rally. I was, what was I joining? Oh, wait, no, that was the Darkness rally. Okay, I was not joining this rally. There is a rally I joined during this clip, but this was not the rally. I'd be kind of scared to actually join a rally with Sugarcane sitting there, because he could just turn around and basically rally me. So that's the danger about this. I mean, I'm not worried about the other kingdom. I'm more worried about my own kingdom actually rallying me, because that's where the big problem is, because obviously these other kingdoms were too scared to actually do anything at this point. They're all getting like triple or quadruple rallied every time they come out of shield, or if they're found out that they have troops in their castle. It's just like, oh, it doesn't really matter how much they are. We'll go and get them. I mean, the 1.1 billion might guy in War Gear Online was probably not the guy we wanted to try and rally, but obviously Sugarcane didn't care. He was just like, whatever, gonna go burn the guy. So there's a bunch of people just renewing rallies and all that, so we're just waiting to see what's going to happen here. So I guess we got capped by the guy in the first one, but he dropped might there. So yeah, so we're already capped on this guy. The other rallies will probably be going on still, so he's laughing at us, but we'll see what he's laughing at once Sugarcane actually goes and sends his rally at the guy. Because yeah, like you saw in the other rallies, I would not want to be someone who's trying to cap that, even as a rally trap. I mean, unless you're a really good... There, oh my god. That just hit instantly. The guy capped Sugarcane, I think. Yeah, he actually did end up capping Sugarcane, so he did drop a bunch of might, but he did end up capping Sugarcane there. So there's Sugarcane's rally. He got capped, actually, so wow. Okay, that guy's actually quite good. I mean, you saw the guy's gear. He's actually pretty good, so... the guy has some decent gear, but yeah, he was able to actually cap Sugarcane. He did lose a bunch of troops there, but we'll take a look. Yeah, let's see. Oh, geez, 5.6 million. Yeah, so he did end up capping him, but he ended up losing like 3 million troops. So that's 3 million reds probably for the guy. Yeah, but look, he's got quite good gear actually. So it's not like he's a bad player or anything. He's got quite good gear. My troops are engaging the Dark Nest right now actually. So I will take a look at here. See who else is coming in. There's a bunch of other rallies going on. They're just one trooping the guide so that he doesn't really know what to actually switch his Phalanx to. Because if he switches his Phalanx properly, he can counter it and all that. But here, oh jeez, there's more than one rally coming in. We'll see if the guy ends up shielding or he ends up zeroing himself here. So he's at 442. I guess that's Mr. BP. Burned him. So Sugar King got his leader back. Oh my god, he's not shielding in time. He should have shielded earlier. He tried to switch gear, tried to switch Phalanx. Didn't work out for him, and the guy basically got himself zeroed, I think, because, ouch, he just dropped like 200 million might so far. Well, we'll take a look and see how much he actually has dropped, but once I actually look at 368, so he's dropped almost 200 million might from the start, so he probably shouldn't have taken those rallies, honestly, because, yeah, I mean, he got some good points for it, obviously. He got to zero a couple rallies and all that, but yeah, it looks like he lost at least 2.5 million on that one, or almost 3 million on that one probably. Yeah, that Sugarcane he lost about 3 million. Our first rally he lost about, what was that, like 2 point something million. So I'm not sure how much was actually losses. I mean, he could have a big, it could be reinforcements and stuff like that, but the amount of troops that are actually going down, he's dropped a ton. Well, he's dropped almost 200 million might, so he's obviously lost a bunch of, but basically lost a bunch of troops at that point. So, yeah, if I was him, I would have shielded those rallies because, yeah, losing 200 mil might's not worth it. So, yeah, he has shielded. He was not going to take another round of that. Obviously, Sugarcane was getting up ready for a second one, and I would not want to take a second rally from Sugarcane, considering the first one where he had a bunch more troops. He ended up actually, losing like 3 million troops on the guy. So yeah, I wouldn't want to take that. So yes, so this is the rally I actually joined. So I was getting so bored. That other one was earlier in the KVK. This was later. So I was like, oh my god, like there's no one. Like after all these rallies I've been doing and making everyone shield, like there was no one to hit me. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll join some rallies. So I ended up joining this rally. This was a rally on another MCA guy who didn't shield. I don't know, like we ended up probably zeroing that whole guild. I think they dropped like 10 billion might or something during this KVK. It was crazy. Like we like basically half their might went down after this one KVK. It was crazy how much they actually lost, but yeah, so I ended up joining this. It was a rally. They wanted some fills, so I was like, okay, whatever. I'll join the rally. I don't care at this point. I need I think I was like tile hitting or something. So here comes our rally. He's in Monster Hunter gear. We'll see what happens here. And boom, he did end up getting burned there. He was 450 before the rally hit. We'll take a look at what the rally was here. I got 16,000 experience there, so I actually got some good experience. So he had 1.4 million dead on the first rally. He only has 4.7 million troops. He's not a rally trap or anything like that. We just found the guy. Decided to go for it. Yeah, so we went range. He was Cav frontline. Yeah, Cav frontline. And then we started getting his infantry. So we'll rally him a second time. That should basically zero the guy. Most of the losses you see are actually mine. But they're my tier 3, so I don't really care. So, yeah, so most of the losses in this rally all be my losses just because, actually, no. See, well, I lost 12,000 dead there, but no, the second rally, they're all my losses, I think. First rally, there was a little more losses, so it was kind of spread out a little more. The second rally, I believe, it was basically all my losses, so I was like, whatever, I'll just send infantry. It did drop my might down, so I can build some more tier 2, which is pretty good. It just means I don't have the offensive power that I usually would if I went to a smaller kingdom. But I could always build those tier 3 back if I really, really wanted to build them back. So there's my tier 3 in there. I'm joining the rally just so I can get the extra kills. I did get quite a bit of points. Like you saw, I got 16,000 experience on the first one. So that means I got quite a bit of points from that actual first rally. I don't know how many points it was, but it was like 500,000 or 600,000 points I got from that. So it ended up doing pretty well, actually. The second one didn't get quite as many points, I don't think, but still, I was still badly hurting to finish my solo on this KVK, which is not usually the case. Usually in KVK, I can get my solo like just like that. But against one of these dead kingdoms when we're so much stronger than them, it's just honestly, I think they should merge the smaller kingdoms. I've said this before, but those smaller kingdoms should not be there. They should merge them, make them a little more fun or whatever. I know people like to hide there and all that, but it's just not fun when KVK comes around and all that. It's such a bummer. So anyways, here's the second rally. So we ended up getting 2.9 mil dead on the second one. Completely zeroed the guy. Got some more good experience on that, but all the losses were basically mine. You can see that. You can see that literally almost all the losses literally were mine. The other guys lost like 40. I lost like 20,000. But yeah, it was expected. It didn't matter. Like, I don't have tier 4. They joined the rally anyways. I was sending the fodder to the rally, but we did end up zeroing the guy. I got a bunch of points for it. It was totally fine for me. I don't mind losing the tier 3, honestly. It's something I don't really need in my comp. Yeah, tier 3 is not a thing that's really needed. And also, I want to do one last thing before we head off. My top 5 traps of the week. I'd like to get some more clips for those, kind of do more community stuff. I wasn't getting many submissions, but just kind of remind you guys, for the top 5, please submit your clips to me. Please upload them to YouTube if you can. If not, you can send them online, but just send me the link on YouTube for your clips, and I'll put those in the top 5. Also, there's a monster hunting bus that I use a lot. It's zombie monster hunting. I will put the thing up here just so you can see the what's called advertisement. Dill is a good friend. There's a bunch of people actually in my chat, my trap chat that I run that are in the monster hunting thing. If just basically contact one of them, and they'll be great there. Or they'll be happy to actually get you into that monster hunting. What's it called? Monster hunting bus, that's what you call it. The monster hunting bus. So it's great. It usually fills up really quickly, so please show up early for the time. The boarding, I think, happens, what was it, like 30 minutes before or something like that. But yeah, it does fill up quickly, so a lot of times there are not enough spaces. So if you guys want to do that, there's also like special ones for like special monsters like Bon Appetit sometimes to do for like 4+ kind of things. And yeah, you get a ton of chests. I got like 100+ on the last one. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.